Right, okay. Thank you very much for agreeing to have a chat with me. Um, Especially when you're so busy. There's only like just about a month to go, isn't there? Just over a month.
Yeah, it's just I think it's April 12th, so
Yes.
that we've got till the launch of the next album. Yeah,
Exciting, exciting. How's the prep and everything for that? Is it all just like interviews with people like myself and
yeah,
things
it
like
is.
that?
Yeah, it is at the moment. We're just starting to get into the swing of that, and all the written interviews and things. It feels like I'm
Oh
back at
right,
it
okay.
feels like I'm back at school, to be fair, writing all these essays about myself.
Oh bless you. Copy and paste. Do always try that. Excellent. So obviously the new album, Borrowed Time, um, sounds fantastic. So tell me a bit more about the process and how did you get on with writing it and like where your ideas came from?
Well, it started really in lockdown. That
Oh
was
right, yeah.
that. I know we tend to skip over that period of time now, but that's when it did start. It was, in fact, one of the first songs. In fact, the latest single, "Cosmic Sounds," was one of the first tracks that was
Oh,
written for this record, and it was sort of in that first early period of lockdowns where everything was so quiet. And I mean, the weather was nice, which helped, but we had this moment of like in all the silence, and it was sort of like a little bit of a breathing space from doing the gigs and other general bits of life. It was sort of a little bit of a break for us, but that's where it started. And originally, it was going to be a singer-songwriter acoustic album.
oh right.
And that didn't turn out how it's turned out. So,
Not
so
quite.
so I did actually record the record first in the home studio,
All right.
but the songs developed soon as we got them with the band, soon as we were allowed to play together again,
Mhm.
and that's when we went. Okay, we're changing this. So this is why it's taken a little bit of a while, and it's been a long stretch to get this one done. But
Mhm.
in the end of it, I'm dead chuffed with it. I'm really happy with it.
I was about to say, as long as you're happy that you made that change, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's hard to go. This is not what I want, and then sort of discard it and then rebuild it again and
Yeah,
bits and bobs like that. I mean, the amount of time that I've just sort of been sitting on the tracks themselves, uh it's it's been tough not to sort of release them too early and just not be right and not be totally happy with them. And now I can say that I'm really happy with them, and it's I hope everybody's going to like that.
oh, it's good though. If you have such a good vibe about it yourself, I'm sure it won't take long for other people to pick up on that. And
Yeah, I hope so. That's his ultimate aim, to make everybody happy. So
yeah, 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 of course, of course. Do you, like with some of the songs? Did you take any sort of like personal experiences or anything like that to write?
yeah, I mean it's a mix between storytelling, um, other people's experiences of life and my own experience of life. I mean, we've
Yeah,
we've had the track One Day at a Time, which was one about sort of mental struggles and overcoming those and becoming, just taking it one step at a time, really,
yeah.
and getting through it. We've had there's tracks on there. In fact, the Borrowed Time track is about experiences of people that we've met. Um, and people, it's like a little, it's sort of in make believe, but in reality at the same time. As it's based on people that we've seen like knocking about the rehearsal studio down in Sheffield, where it's a bit of a sketchy area where you've got um sex workers and drug dealers, and it's
All
not
right.
not the greatest place to be hanging around, to be fair. But there's stories there that have come from just observing these people while you're having a break, break mid rehearsal or something like that.
Better pop
So
outside, and you never know what you're going to come back with, sort of thing.
yeah, yeah. So I mean that's the basis for borrowed time. Um, so yeah, it's just a case of like love stories, relationships, just personal experiences and anything in between really that's built this album.
Excellent. You said you started it off in the home studio and
Yeah.
everything like that, and then obviously like went into a proper studio. How did you feel about that? Because obviously they're both very different. One is a very personal space, and the
Yeah,
other one's a studio.
I mean, a lot of it was actually recorded at the home studio as well.
Oh right.
The bulk of, I think the drums were recorded at the rehearsal studio actually at about 3 o'clock in the morning
Oh
after
nice.
we got back in from a gig. So it's like we'll get the tracks down, and then I took the rest of it home and built it up at home as well. But we did work at House of Tone with Wayne Proctor, who works with Ollie Brown and the Dead Collective and other guys like that. And we finished the vocal recording off. In fact, that would have been end of January, I think. We
All right.
finally finished the the vocals off. So that's a fairly recent thing.
Mm,
Um, so yeah, it is different working in a studio though to at home.
mm,
I'm not sure if I prefer it or not because at home you've got all the time you want,
hmm.
and
More relaxed.
yeah, it's more relaxed, but it also means that you can spend too much time sometimes, sort of
Oh
getting
right, yeah.
things together and sort of pronosticating and getting distracted and bits and bobs like that. So that can drag it out.
Mm,
If you go into a studio, you've got the time restraints where you've got to get it done
yeah.
and finished. So
It's like, come on
so
now, move along.
yeah, so to be fair, I do like working in studios because it gives you more of a work feel to it and
Hmm.
to get it done. But on the flip side, you can take a little bit more time when you're at home.
Yeah, yeah. So I suppose sometimes you could feel like you've rushed it and not made it the best that it could be.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But then there's also the point of where you're going over things and you're going over it and sort of breaking it down to the point where you're over analyzing it, and it's like, okay, at what point do you
You
say
stop.
that's good?
Yeah,
We've got that.
that's fair enough. What's your favourite? Sorry, my dog is clawing at my leg. Bear with me 1 second. Come here, you little sod. Come here. Sorry, he wants to come up on the setting.
All right.
Um, so look, hey.
Oh, look at him. He's
The cat is
brilliant.
somewhere. I don't know where she is.
Yeah, I don't know where
Um,
my cats are, to be fair. They're knocking around somewhere.
yeah, she's taken to sitting in front of the front door for some reason. Don't know why, but she's not making
Yeah,
any noise, so I'm
yeah,
fine with that.
yeah. I was as taken to doing that at the minute. It's a constant battle of trying to keep him in at the minute. It's
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I
it's
always think when my husband comes home though, if he just comes in quite sharply, I feel like she's gonna fly.
yeah.
Like if she's she's sat there. But hey hey. Um right, so with the like obviously the new album, what's your favourite track?
My
Or a
favorite
couple of your
track.
favourite tracks,
Um,
because it's
I,
hard to
I,
pick one, I suppose.
yeah, I think I've got a couple on this record, which I didn't expect to be my favorite songs. To be fair,
Really?
yeah. I mean, not all of them can be a favorite, but there's some that have turned out after Wayne mixed and we finished them up. It was like, wow, I really, I really, really love this
Oh,
track.
that's cool.
And it's one called Only You,
Hmm.
and what was the other one? Just trying to see the track listing in my head there. And I think there's another track called No More,
Right.
which is another song that was written a couple of weeks before we did the album and decided what tracks were going on the album,
Oh, right, okay.
which was quite a surprise. I wasn't expecting to be writing a track that late, going into it, but
Yeah.
it happened, and that's turned into one of my favorites.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So everyone's got to make sure they listen to those ones then.
Yeah, I think on
Listen
you.
to
I
those
mean,
ones first.
it's slightly different to what you would people would probably expect from one of my records. It's a
Oh, okay.
softer, more acoustic um, track, very much in the country and Americana type thing. It's not
Nice.
even got a guitar solo on it, to be fair. So
Oh,
for me,
wow.
that's a little bit different. But yeah, only you. I mean, it was great. We got friend Anthony that plays fiddle, and it sounds absolutely awesome. So I'm really happy how that track turned out.
Oh, amazing. Oh, I'm glad that you had that feeling about one, you know. So, yeah, it's a good track, and then when you're at the end of it, it's like, whoa,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just did something there.
that was yeah, that was definitely one for me that sort of get hairs on my arms standing up, that sort of
Oh,
like
lovely.
and I still get that feeling listening to it. So there's something happening there with it.
Excellent. Okay. And obviously, other than the album, what else have you got coming up this year, or like planned so far?
Well, we've got a few tours and tour dates
Okay.
planned.
Yeah.
We've got we'll start off in March, where the album launches in Sheffield,
Mm-hmm.
because we felt like we needed to do a sort of a home gig for that show. So that's March 22nd, when people can come and hear the album in
Oh,
full,
lovely.
for that at Yellow Arch Studios. And then we move into April. So I think April 6th sees we start the tour, basically to support the album. Then we've got
All right.
a run of UK dates, going from Leeds to the Isle of Wight.
Oh,
Um, yeah,
nice.
so it's probably best to head over to a website to find the tour dates, because I'm useless with reeling dates off
It's
without a
okay. There
music.
will be links below.
Yeah,
Don't you worry.
yeah, so it's best if they go over there. But we've got a tour with an American band called Hush Money.
All right.
They're coming over in May for a run of shows. So we're doing a double header tour with them in May,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's another show. I'm not sure when this goes out, so I'm not sure if I can announce it yet. But it's due for announcement tomorrow.
Oh,
Um,
okay. It'll be, yeah. I'll have this out in the next couple of days for you. So.
Yeah, so the next run of tour dates is in July with Preacher Stone. So we're heading out with Preacher Stone for um, Bristol, and a load of other venues that we've not done before. So that's really cool. And once again,
That'll
I
be
think,
good. Preacher
yeah,
Stone are so good.
yeah, I've been listening to their stuff, and I'm really into it.
Excellent. It is good. Like obviously the support of main acts. If you all like each other, that helps, doesn't it? Sort of like if you like each other's stuff, so then you'll be watching each other as well
Yeah,
and
yeah,
supporting
it's
each
it's
other.
it's it's always good when you've got that sort of musical sort of connection going on, where you match, because sometimes it can be that you get put on a bill and the match isn't the greatest, so you
Yeah.
feel a little bit, how is this? You get a little bit anxious of how is this going to work with this band, or whatever like that. But with these running runs that we've got coming up, they I think they're going to sort of gel really nicely together.
I hope so. That sounds like it will be brilliant.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, because I mean we're going to venues that we've never been to, areas that I've never played in.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's also really cool for us, and meet new friends.
Yeah, exactly. You know, expand the fan base a bit, make some new friends. All awesome.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. I'm
Oh,
looking forward to that.
wonderful. Oh, vampires or zombies?
Oh, you see, it is in a film sense, or it is
Yeah.
in
Oh, actually, if it was like for real, Like
If it was for
zombies are
real,
taking over the world or vampires are taking over the world?
I think zombies. I
Slow
th
ones.
Yeah, yeah, let's go with slow ones. Yeah, yeah. Because I can't be asked to run, to be fair. So yeah,
Well,
I think it'd have to be zombies.
I would pick zombies too, because at least the slower ones, you don't have to run that fast
Yeah, I think with
to get
vampires,
away.
I think it'd drain me a bit too much because I like sleep as well. So
Oh,
but they tend to creep around in the pitch black. So
yeah.
yeah,
Zombies win.
yeah, yeah,
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you very much. That was brilliant.
yeah.
And
Thank you
good
for
luck
having
with
us.
the album. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute success.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right, thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon.
See
Bye
you later. Bye.
bye.